How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Patapon 2, and in today's episode we are doing some kind of mission. I realize there's no point to me saying in this episode we're gonna do, because I don't fucking know what we're gonna do in this episode. What the fuck was that kind of piece of foreshadowing? Is you get to see the map, and there was like a giant fucking face on it. Pretty scary. You can fucking see. Did you just notice that? Holy shit, I never noticed that. When I zoomed in on the Decapon, the pink Decapon and the green one, they had like a line on their face, as if that's the line that separates the main body from the hat. Are you saying that all the animal team's Patapons are actually just normal Patapons, but they are fucking... but they just have hats on? Look, if you zoom in on if you look closely at the rabbit one, you can kind of see how the rabbit ears are part of a bigger headset. I can't believe that the fucking... So you mean to tell me that these fucking animal-themed Patapons are just glorified fucking helmets I put on them? I never fucking realized that, Jesus Christ. My whole life has been a lie. Guys, I'm gonna go jump off a roof. There's no point living anymore. I have been lied to by Patapon. Here's the fuck are their names? Carmen, who flies a bird. Is he an important character, or is he just some Carmen on a bird? I don't like how he's throwing spears at me. Also, he's throwing like a thunderbolt, but I don't know if that's a spear or what is that. Or do the bird Patapons carry a completely different kind of weapon? Oh yeah, we're fighting a cloud guy. He's fucking tough, if I remember correctly. I had a lot of trouble with this guy. Not to mention, I didn't know what the fuck his attacks were gonna do, because he wasn't in the first game. Well, here's an attack that freezes me. That's fucking great. I wonder which Patapons are the ones that are immune to ice. Well, penguins probably immune to ice. Would make sense, right? Then who's immune to sleep? Oh, sheep's immune to sleep. Yeah, I guess every single animal kind of has a thing, like the sheep, you know, you count sheep when you want to go to sleep. So that makes sheep Patapon immune to sleep. I got a energy drink here. It's called Level Up Easy Peasy. A fucking stupid name. It seems like it's gonna be mango pineapple flavored. You know, I like pineapple flavored shit, but pineapple itself, I fucking hate pineapple. But pineapple flavored stuff is good though. It's not very good. Oh, why did I quit? I wonder why. I think I realized that I'm getting my ass kicked too fucking much. Or maybe I had to equip something different. Maybe I forgot to do something. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. Patapons hate bird droppings. It's like when you return to the village without successful mission, then nobody celebrates. Just like, oh, whatever. He came back. What a loser. Oh, wait, what the fuck did I just did? Why did I restart the mission? I don't get it. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to do. Did I change something? No, I didn't change anything. Perhaps what happened is I had to... I don't know, I had to like answer a phone call or something, and I had to... You cannot pause this game. That's another major fucking issue I have with this game. You cannot pause it. So if someone walks in and asks me something important, I can't fucking... Oh, nice bow. Nice, that's why I reset it. You get a legendary ice bow on your second attempt. It's not random or anything. I love that this guy's attack is just fucking flicking me with a fucking finger. Like, fuck you, fucking bugs. This guy sucks, I hate him. He looks stupid too, and his attacks are dumb. He's making wow noises. Recently, Netflix announced a bunch of shit, and Shenmue is getting an animated series, which sounds pretty fucking cool. Not to mention, Shenmue 3 is on a huge discount right now, so if you wanna play it, which you may not wanna play because it kinda sucks. I do, but whatever. It's on a big discount right now. By the time this comes out, it's probably not anymore. Until 14th of October, so definitely isn't anymore. I wonder when this video comes out. I don't know. Yeah, and what the fuck I was saying? And that got me thinking, maybe one day we will get some kind of a Yakuza animated series. I would love that. A Yakuza animated series would be fucking awesome. Another thing they shown was a trailer for the new Resident Evil movie. It's called Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. The trailer for it is so fucking dumb. It has the fucking... What's that song where it's like... And I said... Hey, with the He-Man one, with the parody with He-Man. Like, why the fuck that song? Doesn't even fit, like, when you listen to lyrics. Like, it kind of was like a darker rendition of that song. But I kept thinking, like, the lyrics to this fucking song don't fucking match what's happening in Resident Evil at all. No matter how dark you make them sound. Ooh. I don't understand why I reset this encounter, to be honest. Like, I'm doing just as shitty as I did before. Not to mention that the cloud guy is moving away every fucking time, so I have to catch up with him, because he's constantly moving away. And I know what I said before, like, oh, when the enemy's moving away, don't approach them, just keep on fighting, but this guy's like constantly moving away from me. So I feel like I have to be fucking chasing him. Look, he's about to go behind a fucking giant tower, and this fucking bird carman is really fucking annoying me because nobody can fucking seem to hit him. It's fucking annoying piece of shit. There's lightning and shit like that. Stupid. There was something else announced, but I forgot what the fuck it was. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I do want to see the movie. I don't know if it's coming out in theaters or what. Or it's just a Netflix exclusive movie. Or I guess by today's standards, just a movie. Because every single one of them seems to be coming out to Netflix. And theaters are the ones that are getting the shittier deal. And the animated series, or something else. I forgot what it was. Can't recall. Visions, fuck yeah. The fuck, which episode did I talk about? Last episode I talked about was episode 4. The one that I didn't like very much. Now episode 5. I really liked, but there's a problem I have with it. So, let me go over the story. So, there's this Jedi named Ethan. He arrives to this, like, meteor that has a castle on it. That, like, flies around that planet, right? Kind of orbits the planet and has a castle on it, and he arrived there, and supposedly this short takes place like so much in the future. I actually succeeded. Why did I quit this before? It takes place so much in the future that Jedi are like a forgotten memory. But some guy that named Star Wars J wanted to bring forth a new era of Jedi, so he called upon all these Jedi. Ethan is one of them. They show up to this like tomb. And then there's like a giant robot I really liked. Because he looks intimidating and scary as fuck. But he's just walking around like talking to them like, oh, Master is about to show up. He doesn't usually show up like to anybody, so you guys are super important. Also, they have a message from him, and you're like, this guy looks... If I ever saw a Sith Lord, then that... Look, I would fucking know that this is a Sith Lord. He's wearing black robes, has an evil-looking mask with red glowing eyes on it. And it's like, I can excuse that they don't know that this is a Sith Lord, because this is supposed to place so much in the future that being a Jedi is like a forgotten thing. There's a guy who looks kind of like Yoda, but he's blue and has a mustache. And he's not the same species, he just looks kind of like Yoda. While on the planet's surface that the asteroid is orbiting around, there's a guy who makes lightsabers, and he's mining kyber crystals from these asteroids that are flying around the planet. And he's mining them to turn into lightsabers, so he can give them to these Jedi that arrived on that asteroid castle. Apparently, he's also friends with the guy who, you know, the mysterious Sith Lord looking motherfucker, and what the fuck? And this is the weirdest part of this short. Anyway, so he makes the lightsabers, And there's his daughter. She's kind of the main character, even though you think it would be Ethan, but Ethan is kind of on that planet, and I guess he's the second main character of this short. Yeah, and his daughter, forgot her name, something with a K. She takes these lightsabers, and she has her own lightsaber too, even though she's not Force sense. I mean, she's not a Jedi. Maybe she is Force sensitive, but she's not a Jedi. Appears that I'm going to fight some kind of important enemy. Because look, guys, we're in like a temple. Usually, when you're in a temple in a Patapon game, that's kind of a big deal. You know, they don't just let me walk into a temple just to do a shitty side quest. Some shitty fucking mission where I just fight some bullshit nobody. So who are we gonna fight in this episode? I don't know. Yeah, and then there's a funny scene where she arrives, like oh yeah, her house gets blown up by Jedi hunters who look really fucking cool. They got these like really big hats and scary looking masks. Similar to that Sith Lord guy. What's his name? And yeah, her father deflects a light bolt into something, and it blows up the house, supposedly killing him, even though you don't see him dead. And that's why I think these shorts should have been fucking longer. They should have been like 30-40 minutes, because did he survive? Did he not? I don't fucking know. I want to know now. I want to have a sequel to each one of these. Maybe not each one of these, but I would like to have some sequels. I heard like one of them is supposed to actually spawn like an entire series, and it's actually gonna be continued. Who the fuck are these guys? Purple Patapons? Oh no, these guys look like formidable enemies. Unlike Carmen, who just look like Patapons wearing shitty masks. Who the fuck are they? They have spiked scorpion helmets like that guy from the first game did. Forgot what his name was. I have a bad memory to names, if you guys couldn't tell. Keep forgetting them. Yeah, so her father died. She's being chased by a Jedi hunter, but manages to defeat him using a lightsaber. And then she arrives to like a place that I guess there's like a droid who drinks tea. I mean, he's drinking oil, but it makes it look like he's drinking tea, and he's very grumpy and kind of funny. And he takes her to that asteroid, and she delivers the lightsabers. And then everybody, and then it turns out all these other Jedi that were summoned to that asteroid were actually Sith Lords, except for Ethan. Ethan was the only good guy. What the fuck is happening? What is that? Holy shit. Looks fucking scary. Yeah, and then it turns out inside the robot, oh, who is this guy? Inside the robot, I was like an evil hero Patapon, and there's like a black star. Was he in the first game? Lord Dark One, take care of them. That's his voice. Black Star, how dare you give me orders? Fuck you. I mean, I'll kill you. It was covered, I assumed he said fuck you. I would have said fuck you. Nya nya nya. What is that fucking sound? Yeah, and turns out everybody was evil except for Ethan, and then out of the robot comes out the evil Sith guy. But it turns out he's not a Sith Lord, he's just evil looking, but he's actually a good guy, and he has a green lightsaber and everything. And they fight. The girl fights too. I guess it turns out she was a Jedi. I mean, at least Force sensitive. Well, ice sword, pretty cool. And that's kind of it. They defeat all the bad guys. One of the Sith Lords actually also turns out he was actually brainwashed by the other Sith Lords, and he wasn't a bad guy. Even though we had no like piece of foreshadowing that he might have been good. I mean, there was no piece of foreshadowing that anybody was bad. Also, one of the Sith guys actually looked like Obi-Wan, so it was like an evil Obi-Wan Kenobi. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, but here's the problem I have. So, in Star Wars lore, the color of the lightsaber, at least that's how... Oh, Gong joined me. I just noticed that. Nice, Gong is on our fucking side. He's my friend now. Entire last game we fought him. Oh, so what is that piece of garbage I fucking picked up? You see my items I picked up? It's like a piece of shit. I got a lot of cool shit. I got a cool bow, a helmet, like a spear, and now a glove. Gong, can you move along? Please, I need to pick up a glove. Oh, clever. I didn't... I guess I used to be more clever in the past. Or maybe I just forgot that I can do that. Or maybe just Gong allowed me to pass, I don't know. I guess he's not gonna join me, he just joined me once for this one mission. Maybe he's gonna show up every once in a while. I remember the first game you could get his sight or his helmet, which was pretty fucking awesome. And shame that I didn't use the save file from Patapon 1 because it would actually transfer to Patapon 2 and I would get some cool stuff. And I didn't do it. Whatever. And, oh, there he is. Just floating around, hanging out, what's up? Yeah. And, yeah, and it seems like this short implies that the color of the lightsaber is entirely dependent on who's holding it, which isn't fucking true. Remember when Anakin grabbed Dooku's lightsaber in episode 3? He didn't turn to fucking green or anything, it was red. But maybe at that point Anakin was evil, and maybe that made sense. I don't know. But there's a scene, first of all, at the beginning when the girl is using her own lightsaber. It's like a weird lightsaber because it has no color, it's like gray. It's kind of like see-through. It's fucking ugly kind of looking. And it can change fucking length for some reason, even though she doesn't utilize it, but it shows that you can change its length. You can have a short one, or you can have a fucking insanely long one, like Sephiroth's sword or some shit like that. And then there's a fight scene where, like that, when the Sith Lord guy, who turns out to be a Jedi, he grabs one of the Sith Lord's sword, and when he grabs it, it turns from red to green. But that's not how the fucking Kyber crystals work in Star Wars universe, because the way they work is when a Padawan finds a Kyber crystal. It's at that point, I believe. That's the moment where... Why is this so gray? That's the moment where they choose what color the user's gonna have, depending on the Padawan that finds it. Oh, I see why it was gray. Nice wig. You know, so if a Padawan is like, I don't know, courageous, he's gonna get a yellow one or some shit. And that's what he's gonna have. It's not gonna fucking turn depending on who's holding it. It's fucking weird. I don't care that the episode's over. I'm gonna go on a rant about it. And the way red lightsabers are made is when you have a colored lightsaber and a Sith Lord has to take it and corrupt the Kyber crystal. So it doesn't fucking work that whoever holds the lightsaber, it just changes. But then again, these are taking place in a non-canonical fucking universe, so I guess it doesn't fucking matter, because it's not canon anyway. Not to mention, you guys like my outro, by the way? You like this collage I made? I hope you do. Yeah, and I guess that's all I had to say. I'm fucking making this episode way too long. Alright, see you fellas in the next episode, bye.